TR 3861, State of Kansas versus Anthony D. Davis. I have called him repeatedly.
Yes, that is me.
I have recalled him repeatedly since 9 a.m. when he was ordered to be here, and he has failed to answer. I've seen him pop a face on the
my phone keeps dying.
Do not, Mr. Davis, you're out of order to interrupt. I'm not even sure if you're here now. I can only see eyebrows and a forehead. Are you on here?
I am, yes.
Mr. Davis, you need to surrender yourself to the sheriff because you failed to appear. We're on the record again in 22 TR 3861, State of Kansas versus Anthony Davis, counsel appearing as before, Devin Canfield for the state, Darren Patterson for the defendant. The defendant now appears of his own accord at 11:30 after having been set on the 9 o'clock docket and having been called multiple times. Like I said, I think this is about the 8th time I called your case. I issued a bench warrant because you've had failures to appear before, Mr. Davis. You had a failure to appear. Well, you appeared August 8th to 23. You were ordered to be processed on $1,000 bond. You came back April 22nd, or you were supposed to come back April 2nd, 22nd. The jail told me you disobeyed my order of February 8th to be processed, and you failed to appear. You were arrested and told to be back here September 13th of 23. You failed to appear. You apparently were arrested and were told to reappear January 22nd of 24. You failed to appear. March 27, 2024, you were here. Attorney Darren Patterson was appointed, and you were told to be here June 3rd at 9 a.m. And I've called your case, like I said, this is probably the 8th time, and you would not answer. So at some point, you gave me no option but to issue a bench warrant and a no bond hold. Where are you at this moment, Mr. Davis?
I'm at home.
And where is home?
This isn't about being late one time. This is about a pattern. You can hear it in the judge's voice, exhaustion. When a court keeps calling your name and you don't answer, the court stops waiting. And once that happens, mercy gets very thin.
Mr. Davis, that tank top you're wearing, what's it say in pink letters, not what? Put your camera on your
Not human.
Not human? Not human.
Yeah.
Do you think a tank top, a black tank top with hot pink letters saying not human is appropriate for court?
No, that's why I was more so face. Head to shoulder ratio.
Have you contacted your attorney since the last hearing?
I have not. I was told I was going to get a call 2 weeks before court. I called and I've been leaving voicemails, but I have not talked to no one face to face or through phone before my 2 weeks of court, which I was told to, but I have not.
Was it Mr. Patterson's office that told you you'd get a call within 2 weeks of court?
Honestly, not for sure. I could tell you a number. You told me to call last time, and I was told that I would get a call back 2 weeks before my court date, which I have not got.
I would have told you to call Mr. Patterson's office as soon as court was over, but I wouldn't have told you you'd get a call back in 2 weeks before court.
When I had called, I was told that I was going to get a call 2 weeks before.
Mr. Davis, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, what part did I cut out on?
You were cutting out, telling me again that you had 2 weeks. You were going to get a call 2 weeks before court. Well, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney if you can come back on here.
Okay.
Savannah, did you get the message I sent you?
Yes, she did. She's answering you right now.
Thank you. All right, back on the record in 22 TR 3861, State of Kansas versus Anthony D. Davis, same parties as before. I see the defendant has now put on a t-shirt. What's this one saying? Teaching is my superpower. What's yours?
Appearance matters in court, not because of fashion, but because it signals respect. And when the judge is already dealing with years of missed dates, every small thing starts to stack against you.
So that he did use best efforts to reappear here today on his bond.
Well, I don't know if I can agree with that, but go ahead.
And he does now fully and completely appear by the video that is set up for court. And I don't know, we just ask court to consider allowing the case to be resolved here today.
He's had his hand up wanting to personally address the court. Mr. Patterson, do you want to have him do that or not?
I have instructed him through my advice to him has been, do not talk unless and until the court would ask him a direct question. So no, I'm not asking the court to just let him ask questions at this point.
All right. All right. Because the state is recommending that we proceed today, and only because the state is recommending it, I will set aside the bond forfeiture bench warrant and the no bond hold, and we will proceed with this case. Mr. Patterson, how does your client want to plead to driving on the highways and roadways open to the public in Butler County on November 30th, 2022 without insurance?
Your Honor, I would tell the court that at this time, Mr. Davis is going to enter a plea of guilty to the sole count of not providing proof of insurance on October 30, 2022.
This was the moment where things could have ended clean. The warrant was pulled. The plea was accepted. Most people watching would think, okay, that's it. But courts don't forget history just because today went smoothly.
Mr. Davis, where do you work? You said a preschool?
Oh, no, I'm not a preschool teacher anymore.
You said you're a nanny?
Yes, an in-house nanny.
You work for a family in Wichita?
I do, Your Honor.
How many children are in that house?
2.
How old are they?
14 month and 7, actually.
7 years?
Yes,
How do you get to work?
I get picked up
By whom?
by my boss.
The family you work for?
Mm-hmm.
You work every day of the week?
I don't know.
Just here and there?
Yes.
When exactly do you work?
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And what do you get per month?
I would say I watch them from 8 to 12, and that's about 66, 12, 18, maybe like 300 a month. Just
How old
because
are
I don't. I'm 21.
21, high school graduate?
Yes. Some college.
Some college. You live with, who do you live with?
And my sister. We share a house.
And what do you pay for rent for that?
Rent is $1,100.
Okay, well, if rent is $1,100 and you only make $300 a month, it sounds like she's paying the bulk of the bill.
Yeah, I pay utilities. She pays rent, I pay utilities.
So she's basically supporting you.
Yes.
And this nanny job is kind of what? You're spending money?
You could say so, yes.
Do you have any goals or ambitions in life?
I mean, yeah, I'm also an instructor at a Fun-of-a-Kind business. That's a fitness place. I'm an instructor, and I work there 3 days out of the week as well. So that's another income that I'm getting as well.
What's the name of the facility?
Fitness.
And what do you make per month doing that?
I make $20 per session.
What's that come to a month?
I would say it varies just because you book on a website. So I would say anywhere from 200 to 400.
What do you have going on the website? What kind of website did you say you have?
I say it just varies. You book on the website. So, say for example, Monday I have 3 people booking, and then Thursday I have 5 or I have 1. It just varies on who attends on their own. Like I don't have a set. Okay, I have 5 people this day, 5 people the next day.
Are they set customers or they just kind of come and go?
They come and go, like how you would at a gym. Buy
Okay.
your membership, and then
All right. So what's your goal, if any, in life?
my goal in life.
Yeah.
My goal in life is to actually get out of Wichita and pursue my dreams in rather LA or Atlanta.
Well, what are your dreams there?
Um, I'm a dancer,
Okay. Dancing.
choreographer.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, what about driving around without insurance? Do you ever think about, what would happen if you'd hit a family and injure them and how you don't have any
I
insurance?
do. I think about that a lot, and I also think of the mindset if someone hits me, I hope they have insurance to be able to cover it as well. And I had told myself once I do get my license and I get everything back on, I will have all that. Just because I don't have my license currently at the moment, I have not been driving. So when it comes to all of that, like insurance and stuff, like I can't put insurance. I mean, there's insurance on my car now, but
Who
there's
pays
no way
for
I can
that?
drive it because I don't have a license and I don't want to go to jail again because I'm driving on suspended.
So you have a car.
I do, yes.
What kind of car do you have?
I have a Ford Fusion.
A Ford Fusion. Do you make payments on that?
I do not.
Okay, so it's paid in full.
Yes.
You do have insurance on
Do I have insurance on it?
it, right?
Yes.
And do you pay an SR-22 to the state of Kansas?
I'm not for sure.
Okay, well, apparently you don't if you don't know what that is. And what about these charges in Sedgwick County 2024 TR case? Are they still pending?
Yes, I actually go to court for my Sedgwick County one that you said earlier, my driving on suspended with the expired tag.
And no
I
insurance.
Yes, I go July 3rd. I was actually there last month, but we're waiting on this case because, again, I have no license. So they were seeing if I could move forward with this case so that come my next case, July 3rd, I could get that handled with
When you say they, who do you mean?
Sedgwick County.
Sedgwick County
Um,
judge, prosecutor, your attorney? Do you have an attorney?
yes, my attorney.
Is where the case turns human. You hear a young person trying to explain survival, low income, shared rent, unstable work. And the judge listens. He even waives attorney fees. But listening doesn't mean excusing.
Acting up every time because you seem to step on the screen and be fine and then you walked away.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes?
Apologize for interrupting, but I believe Mr. Canfield had requested reporting in this case. Is that correct, Mr. Canfield?
That was the state's recommendation, yes.
There
Yeah, I
was
think-
6 months reporting. Thank you. I did not hear that. Before I decide that issue, you do have new charges pending, but I can't consider those because they're just charges at this point. Driving while suspended, no insurance, and no tag. But you do tell me your car's insured now, but that you don't drive it. I am going to order a 120-day sentence. If you report to probation as poorly as you have to court, probation will be worthless.
Oh, no, I'm up to date with my probation. I just got off not too long ago.
What'd you get off probation for?
I broke my diversion for petty theft. So I was on reported probation for a year with Jerry Yates.
And so you had diversion. Did you violate it and get put on probation? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I did, unfortunately.
Did you have to serve any time for any of that?
Um, n- my attorney got me 14 days on house arrest because I wasn't qualified for jail at the moment.
What does that mean? You weren't qualified for jail at the moment?
Um, I felt like I wasn't meant to be in jail at the time of that occurrence on the way I looked and stuff. So my judge let me get 14 days of house arrest. And I was a preschool teacher at the time, Your Honor. So I couldn't just up and. But I'm real good on probation. Like, I'm real good on, like, going and reporting to my probation officer and stuff.
Of course, this is Butler County and you can't just
I
go,
know.
but I could transfer it to Sedgwick County.
Please, that would be wonderful on the simple fact that I'm so far away. And I'm already struggling with transportation.
When's your court date? July 3rd?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I lied. It's actually the 6th of July at 8:30.
After Independence Day.
Your Honor, I believe
Mr.
July 6th is a Saturday.
Oh, really? Well, it says it on this little paper right here. It says your case is set for dispo on 7/6/24 at 8 a.m. Appear on the first floor in traffic court.
Is that Sedgwick County or City of Wichita?
Oh, City of Wichita, I believe, because I'm pretty sure it's a black building. But yeah, it says July
All right.
6th.
I'm going to order that you report to the Butler County Jail.
Sentence wasn't about insurance anymore. It was about accountability. The judge is saying, if you don't respect court dates, probation won't work. And when probation won't work, jail becomes the only tool left.
All right, Mr. Davis, don't make things worse by not being there at 5 today.
Do they have suicide watch there?
Are you feeling suicidal?
I am. If I'm going to be in jail for 30 days, the way I look, I feel like my life is threatened. So yes, I am. I will be on suicide watch there.
We will make note of that. And I'm just going to issue a warrant to have the officers pick you up if you think that you might be a harm to yourself, or at least have the officers come talk to you about that. You gave me your address a while ago. What was it again?
East Stratford Court.
All right. Now, does Mr. Patterson have your phone number? And then I want Mr. Patterson to give that to the county attorney and to the clerk. We'll see what we can do to address your concerns about going to jail. And when you say by the way you look, do you want to tell me what your looks are that are concerning you? Nope, he's gone. He left.
They gave us a breakout.
Breakout room.
Judge.
All right. If you could, Mr. Patterson, go. And I don't know why we lost the.
This is the hardest moment to watch. Fear, panic, desperation, all colliding at once. The court doesn't dismiss it, but it also doesn't reverse the sentence. Instead, it does what it can: safety checks, documentation, action. Consequences still stand.
Security. Can you tell me that, clerks, why they didn't assist us throughout the hearing? Did they get an emergency or something? Or do you know?
I do not know. I think they thought the court possibly was over since he logged on so late.
Well, that's a possibility too. All right. Thank you all.
And Your
Mr.
Honor,
Canfield, anything you can do to get orders out as soon as possible, I'd appreciate. And we probably need a report to Sedgwick County about his concerns for being suicidal, some kind of protective custody check. Is that something you would be comfortable doing, or you want the court to handle that?
I can do that, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Did you have a
And
comment or question?
yes, the warrant to pick him up today, is that a bench warrant or will my office be issuing that?
Why don't you do that as a bench warrant?
It isn't just about laws, it's about trust. And once trust is broken over and over again, the system stops bending. This case is a reminder, showing up matters. Not once, every time.